Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, and in this video we are going to discuss this problem known as longest substring without repeating characters. This is a problem from LeetCode, and in this problem we are given a string and we have to return the longest substring that exists in that string which has no repeating characters present in it. That means let me take a test case example and explain to you what this problem asks us. Let's say our original string is ABC ABC BB ABC ABC BB. Now the longest substring that is present in it without any repeating characters are these two substrings ABC and ABC, because BB has a repeating character present in it, that is B, but ABC has no repeating characters present in them. C is also not repeating in ABC, and B is also not repeating in ABC, and A is also not repeating in ABC. Now let's take an example of another test case from the question itself to understand more clearly. Let's say our string is PWWKEW. So PWWKEW is our string. So as we can see clearly, the longest substring which is present in this string which has no repeating characters is WKE, because the rest of the substrings, if we take, let's say PWW, let's say EW has a length of 2 and PWW has a one repeating character which is W, and if we try to take PWWK has also a repeating character W. That's why WKE is the only substring present in our string which has the maximum length and no repeating characters present in it. So I hope it is clear. Now let's come to how we would actually solve this problem. So in order to solve this problem, what should we do is that we would use set to solve this problem. How? Now let's see through the example of this test case. Let's say our string is A D B C A C A, and we have to find the maximum length of the substring that has no repeating characters in this string. To find that, we will use a set S, and right now we are drawing the set as a circle to help us illustrate this, and we would also keep a variable max substring length, initialize it to 0. This variable would keep the track of the maximum length of the substring that we are getting at each iteration. After this, we would also keep two pointers and name them as left and right respectively, and these two pointers would initially point to the very first element of our array or string. Now we would start from the very first element of our string and check whether it is present in our set or not. Now A is not present in our set, so we would add A to our set. Now after this, we would calculate the length of our substring that we are getting from A. So we are getting this substring from A, that is this A in inverted commas. So the length of this substring is 1. 1 is greater than 0. So max substring, so we will update max sublength to 1. Now how are we calculating the length of A or any substring that we would get eventually? For that, let's take an example. Let's say our string is A, B, C, D, E. The indices of A, B, C, D, E are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and left and right are pointing to B and D respectively. So the length is calculated by R minus L plus 1. So how this formula works is, the index at right is 3 and the index at left is 1. So 3 minus 1 plus 1 equals to 3 only, and that is the length of BCD substring, and BCD is pointed by left and right. So the left and right pointer are used to point to the substring that we have currently. Once we have understood that, now once we have pushed this letter into our set S, we would calculate the length of the current substring that we have, and the length of the current substring is 1. Now 1 is greater than 0, 1 is greater than 0, so max sublength would be updated to 1. Now every time we add an element to our set S, we would calculate the length of the current substring that we have currently. We would compare it with the max sublength value and update max sublength if the value is greater than max sublength. Now after we have done the comparison, whenever we are done with the comparison, we would update the right pointer's value to the next letter. Now the right pointer points to A. Now we would check if this letter is already present in our set S or not. Now since this letter is already present in our set S, so we would remove the letter to which our left pointer is pointing from the set S. Now A is the letter to which our left pointer is pointing, so we would remove A from our set S. After the removal, we would increment the value of our left pointer by 1. After each removal, whenever we remove an element from our set S, we would increment the value of left pointer by 1. So here we increment the value of left pointer by 1, and now left pointer and right pointer both are pointing to the second letter A. Now we would check once again if A is present in our set S or not. No, A is not present in our set S, so we would add A into our set S, and we would again calculate the length of the current substring, that is A. This is 1. Now 1 is same as the max sublength, so we would not update max sublength, and we would increment our right pointer to the next letter. Now we would check if D belongs to the set S or not. No, D doesn't belong to the set S, so we would add D to our set S and check if AD has a length greater than max sublength or not. Yes, AD has a length greater than max sublength. AD has a length of 2, so max sublength would be updated to 2. Now we would again increment our R pointer to the next letter. So the next letter is B. Now B is not present in our set, so you would again add B to our set S, and you would check the length of the substring ADB if it is greater than max sublength or not. So ADB has a length of 3 and 3 is greater than max sublength, so we would change the value of max sublength to 3. Now we would increment our R pointer to the next letter after the comparison and see if C is already present in our set S or not. Now C is not present in our set S, so we would add C into our set S, and we would check the length of the substring ADBC. Now ADBC has a length of 4 and 4 is greater than 3, so we would update the value of max sublength to 4. Now you would again increment our R pointer to the next letter, that is A. Now you would check if A is present already in our set or not. Yes, A is present in our set, so we would again remove the element to which our left pointer is pointing from our set. So left pointer is pointing to the element A, so we would remove A from our set, and after the removal we would increment the value of left pointer by 1. So the current substring that now we have is DBC. Now we would again check if A is present in our set or not. So A is not present in our set. A is not present in our set, so we would add A to our set S, and now the current substring that we have now is DBCA. Now we would compare the length of DBCA with max sublength. So the length of DBCA is 4, so max sublength is also 4, so we would not update max sublength as it is same as the length of our substring. After this comparison, we would move our R pointer to the next letter A. Now A is already present in our subset. Now we see that A is already present in our set. So we would remove the element to which our left pointer is pointing from the set. So we would remove D from the set and increment the value of left pointer by 1. So the current substring becomes BCA. Now we would again check if A is again present in our set or not. Yes, A is again present in our set. So we would remove the element to which our left pointer is pointing. So the left pointer is pointing to B. The left pointer is pointing to B. So we would remove B from our set. After this, we would increment the value of left pointer by 1 and it would start pointing to C. Now we would again check if A is already present in our set or not. Yes, A is already present in our set. So we would remove the value of the letter to which our left pointer is pointing. So left pointer is pointing to C. So we would remove C from the set and increment our left pointer to the next letter. Now you would again check if A is already present in our set or not. Now A is already present in our set, so we would remove the letter to which our left pointer is pointing. Our left pointer is pointing to letter A now, so we would remove letter A. So we would increment the left pointer to the next letter, that is A. Now we would check if A is again present in the set or not. No, A is not present in the set. So we add A to our set. Now after we have added A to our set, we would check the length of the current substring that we are having. So the length of the current substring that we are having is 1 because A is the current substring that we are having and 1 is lesser than 4. So 1 when compared with 4 gives the max sub length the value of 4 only. Now after the comparison, we would increment the value of right pointer to the next letter, that is C, and we would check if C is already present in the set or not. No, C is not present in the set, so we would add C to set S and we would check the length of the substring AC if the substring AC has a length greater than max sub length or not. So the substring AC has a length of 2 which is not greater than max sub length, so max sub length would remain 4 only. Now after this comparison, we would again increment the value of R pointer to the next letter, that is A. Now we would again check if A is present in our set or not. Yes, A is present in our set, so we would remove the element to which our left pointer is pointing from the set. So the left pointer is pointing to A. So after the removal, the set would only contain C and we would increment the left pointer to the next element. Now we will check again if A is already present in our set or not. No, A is not present in our set, so the current substring CA has a length of 2. Now 2 is lesser than 4, so when we compare 2 with 4, so the length of max sub length remains 4. Now after the comparison, we have to increment our R pointer. Now once our R pointer gets out of the array, we come out of the loop and we get the max sub length value as 4, which is actually the correct answer for this example, as our array was A, D, B, C, A, C, A. So the maximum substring length that we can find so that it has no repeating character is 4 only. If we check If we check CA, it has also repeating characters, and others also have repeating characters. So the maximum substring length would be 4 only. Now let's see how would we write code for our approach. For that, let's go to our editor. Here is the code. First we declare the set for our use, because we will store the letter in our set only, and then we declare the left and right pointers, and we also declare the max sublength variable. Now we traverse the string until right is less than the length of the string, because if right goes more than the length of the string, the loop ends and we would break out of the loop. Until then we would have these conditions inside our loop. First condition, as I told you, that if there is an element in the set which is equal to the character which is present at right, then we would remove the element to which our left pointer is pointing and we would increment our left pointer. Else we would add the character which is present at right, because it is not present in the set already, and then we would compare the lengths of the substring that we are making with right and left, and update our max sublength variable if the substring's length is greater than the max sublength value, and then we will increment the value of right, because once we have done the comparison between max sublength and the length of the substring, we should increment, because we have to go to the next letter also. Then after doing all of this until right is less than the length of our string, we would come out of the loop and we would return the value of max sublength. Now let's check if our code is working fine or not on the main platform. Let's try to run it. Yeah, it is working for the initial test cases. Let's run this test case also. Yeah, it is also working fine. Now let's submit. Yeah, our solution got submitted, and although it is showing 14 milliseconds, it is actually one of the fastest ways to do this problem, and this was the solution. If you found the video helpful, then please make sure to like and comment on this video and subscribe to my channel, and if you liked it very much, then share it among your friends too. Till then, goodbye.